Hi, today a lot of folks have asked me in the past, could you work a little bit on ankles? And that is something that can be annoying. If your ankle's not supporting you, every step you take, you feel that pain. So today, let's do a little bit on these ankles. I would say every other day work on them. A couple of the exercises you can do every day, like just warming up those ankles with a little march, right? Doesn't have to be fancy, but we want those ankles to get blood into them, especially if they're stiff. Sometimes in the morning, my left one will not move because of the arthritis. So I have to start working on those feet early. Let's just stretch our ankles out. Just pulling that toe back to give it some flexibility. Good, let's put them both out and come back in. You're gonna feel it right through your calves, through your ankles. You're gently warming up before we get into strengthening them. I want you to pump those toes forward. If you need to hold on to the chair, do so. Just moving those, pressing them forward and back, giving them a little range of motion. Now, can you alternate? Just kind of like pump the gas, moving those ankles, getting range of motion on them, little flexibility. Great one for on the airplane. People say, what can I do to avoid PAD on the airplane and get rid of any crampy legs? Just pushing blood through them. Bring them in, tap that toe. But I want you to bring it up like you're tapping on the gas in your car. Good. I want you to circle that ankle. And let me tell you, it doesn't look like much, but if you have arthritis in that ankle or a sore ankle, you'll feel it. And if you don't, just do this to maintain your good foundation of your feet. Tap the other one. Tap it in the air. I used to think these were so funny when I was younger. But now that I'm experiencing a little of that stiffness, I can truly appreciate these exercises. Ah, very good. Let's take them both forward and press them and circle them a little bit. Just working these ankles. The more flexible they are, the easier it will be to walk on them. And reverse them. Think of doing this in your pool if you have a pool, you swimmers. Yes? Working against the water. We're going to rise up because every type of therapy I've been in, and let me tell you, I've been in foot therapy, hip therapy. My folks that do knee therapy tell me they also have to do calf raises. And isn't this a great one when you're finished with your dishes? Might be a nice time to remind yourself at the kitchen counter, because this strengthens the knees, the quads, the ankles, right? And the slower you do them, the more you're building up those calf muscles to assist those ankles. And up. Now I'm going to face you because I want you to do a ballet first. So you're getting the outside of those calves. Do you feel the difference there? You're rising up and you're getting the outside of those calves. I would say at least 10 in each direction. That will strengthen the ankles inside and out. So the first one was forward. We did out. We are even going to go in to get the perineus on the side of those calves and down. Feel that? Just a different part because those muscles all have to play together nicely to make those ankles work. Ah, good. Let's stretch through the ankle and the foot and the plantar fasciitis, just stretching out the back of that ankle. Watch your posture that you're in a straight line from your head to your heel and stretching that out. Good. Let's slide it in and go ahead and pull that toe up and stretch that toe high. So you feel the calf, you feel the ankle. Other one, squash a lemon with that heel and you'll feel that whole foot working, right? The ankle, the plantar fasciitis, the calf, all the way through, you're giving it a gentle massage. Oh, slide it in and sit back. Just pull that toe a little higher to give it a great stretch. Now that you're even more warmed up, we're going to go up again, down slow. Now, if this was easy, let's work a little harder. I want you to stay up. Push your knees forward to stretch those shins. Press those heels into the floor and feel those ankles and calves. Let's try that again. Come up. Push those knees forward. Press them into the floor and straighten up. We're going to reverse that. Go down. Those calves are like your second heart. Pump them. They're connected to those ankles, so they're just as important. Pop those heels up and come up and go down. Some fun little bounces. And you can press those heels into the floor just to get rid of any neuropathy, break up the tension. Good. We're going to get to sit back down. I want to show you a couple great stretches for those feet. This again was given to me by my massage therapist to help with ankle flexibility. Many of you know about rubbing out any pain with the tennis ball. Now they want us to use a less hard ball. So find a stress ball if you're one of those that roll your feet. I think I'll do a barefoot video with the ball rolling another day. But I want you to find yourself a tie or a Theraband. All right, whatever works. A big beach towel will work. I'm going to use the tie just simply so you'll see how a towel would work. I'm going to stretch this foot forward and I'm going to loop that around the back. We all know about pulling this back for plantar fasciitis and releasing it, right? But a new one that has helped mine immensely is when I pull it back, I'm pulling the baby toe on one side and I'm releasing it. So I'm pulling the baby toe up toward my ear and I'm releasing it. That feels good. I'm going to do the same thing with the big toe. Oh boy, I feel that ankle doesn't want to move. That tells you wherever there's a lack of flexibility, pain will set in because it's not functioning properly, and I feel a little pain there. So I'm pulling that big toe in. Now, we're going to repeat it with our knee bent and pull it back a little more. Great one. And release. And pull it back a little more. Your knee is now bent. Then pull your baby toe up towards your ear. See the rotation in that foot? So that I'm getting that ankle all the way around. Pull it in. Now if it hurts, just bump the pain. Stop before the pain, or you'll have one mad foot. So I just go and hope over time, the more I do these throughout the week, that flexibility will get better. 2 feet. Got to do that good foot because it is your good foot. We don't want to lose the flexibility in that foot. So let's start with legs straight. Just pull that back. Hold it about 10 seconds. I'm going a little faster just to be able to get you all of these that we can need to get done. So I'm pulling that back. And again, I'm going to pull the baby toe toward my ear and release it. And pull that baby toe toward my ear. And I would do 5 or 6 of them. Then the big toe I'm pulling toward my belly button. See how that ankle is twisting, trying to maintain that flexibility. And release. We're going to repeat it with a bent foot. Get that on there. Gently stretch it back and release it. And stretch it back. Do 5 or 6 of these. Again, pull the baby toe toward your ear and relax. And pull that baby toe back. So you're really creating some nice flexibility in that foot. Then the big toe, with your knee bent, pull it in. So you're twisting that ankle. and release, and twisting. Now, a real strength builder, because not only do we want flexibility, a good strength builder, try to get yourself a Theraband. If you don't have one, a medical supply place should have them, or I think I'll post a place at Amazon that you can get them. I'm going to tie this in a knot so that I have a Theraband that is in a circle or a loop. Okay? So I have a nice loop. This was another one given to me in therapy. So we're going to stand up, and you're going to try to find a place to anchor that band. At home, I use the coffee table. I just put it underneath the leg of that chair. And what I'm going to do is stick one foot in and build some strength by gently pulling that band. You can see you're going to need a sturdy surface. Pulling that band out away from the coffee table. My coffee table doesn't move. So here, this chair wants to move. So find yourself a heavier chair and pull that out. And hold it a few seconds and pull it out. Now, part of the work should be on the return. So you want to get enough resistance out and then resistance in. So I don't let it snap in. I take it out and slowly bring it in and out. And then while I'm here, I'm going to do the other direction of the opposite foot. So I don't have to jump back and forth. So I take and slide that out and resist it coming in. And take it out and bring it in. And take it out. You feel that on your ankle? You can feel that ankle pulling on it, strengthening it. And you can see I have a little bulge, a tear in my perineum that works real well to get that area. Oh, then we're going to take it to the other side, other piece of furniture. I mean, other side of the furniture or coffee table. And it doesn't matter which foot you do, as long as you do both sides. So you're going to get it on the outside, and then you're going to pull it out and gently release it in. So the work is also done out, as well as bringing it in slowly. And take it out. I would say 10 for each side. So we're pulling it out. And you'll feel, if you have any pain in that ankle, that you're working gently toward it. When you feel the pain, that's a good spot to stop and release it. Then I've got to come out. You're always moving away from your object if you get yourself confused how you're doing this. So I put the other foot in, and I'm moving away from my object. And on a sturdy surface, you're also going to feel the strength it takes in that knee to pull that out. This is a great exercise for strengthening the ankles, the perineums, the calves, the knees. So do about 10 of these. Both feet, both directions. We're going to finish with just another stretch, so take that band away. Just stretch this forward and press down on the gas this way to finish up. Stretch it down and up. Pull this up and do just a nice figure 8 now. Instead of just a simple circle, this kind of digs in a little bit more. For your brain, can you reverse that figure 8? That takes a little thinking. Oh, and the other one, press it down and pull it up. And boy, you're going to feel a nice stretch across the metatarsals, in the ankle, right? Just giving it flexibility, and up, and then a figure 8. Then you're getting all directions of that foot. And then try reversing it. There's a ton more we can do, which I will do on another day with the ball, because the ball works great too. You can use tennis ball if you don't have a lot of pain, but if you have a pain, go find yourself a stress ball. Those littler balls, those are great for squeezing, but don't give up hope if you have a crabby ankle. Mine kicks in from time to time, but I know what I need to do to make it feel better and to be functional. Because it's not a happy day if you do not have a good foundation on your feet. They are the foundation for all movement. So give it a try, and I hope that you get rid of any ankle pain and you keep those ankles strong. Here's to feeling good.